Hello everybody, welcome to week number 5, and we're starting with this topic: use pre-reading activities to prepare students for reading. Well, actually this topic is really necessary for us. I hope you understand when you read. Let's see. Let's analyze each part of this worksheet. Of course, pre-reading activities are necessarily important. First of all, to have a previous idea about what the topic will be about. Okay, this is the main idea. Of course, pre-reading activities help us teachers, okay, that the students can get a previous idea about the topic and some important vocabulary that they need to know before read this activity, and this activity or this reading activity will be easier to understand for them. Okay. This is the same ideas here. Here, what are the benefits of pre-reading? Yes, as I told you, there are many benefits, but the most important what I told you was, remember, most students can get previous knowledge, vocabulary, ideas about the previous test in order that they can understand much better the reading. Okay, so that the reading won't be really complicated for them. And also they can predict some possible situations that can happen into the reading. Yes, you can include it. Here there are 10 pre-reading activities to use in class. Speed shading. Prepare 1-2 simple questions related to the topic of the reading. This is especially about the kind of the first activity that we have to do when we have to present a reading test, right? Like a motivation. Yes, much better you make some 1 or 2 questions involves participation in our students. Here says 60 seconds to do so. For example, if you talk about technology, how often do you use your cell phone? Which device do you use most? Cell phone, TV, and so on, computer, laptop. Yeah, could be. So the most important here, the students can participate, so they are involved into the next reading that he or she is going to read about. Discussions on a question that's yes, discussion is really important, but you know, much better it takes not a lot of time. Okay, 2 or 5 minutes to discuss about some specific questions. For example, let's see, now if the topic is about technology, discussion is, what would you do if you don't have your cell phone? It's a question that makes discussion. Oh, well, I will read a book, I will buy another cell phone, I will fix it. So many ideas, okay? Brainstorming. Oh, yes, this is very common in teachers, that you write many ideas about this. Now, for example, I said this. If I show you my cell phone, what can you tell me about? And you say, oh, Huawei, alright, you're right. Huawei, expensive, okay, so Android, a good camera, yes, let's see, good memory, and so on. So you have many ideas about this, okay? So it means that the test or the reading that they are going to read, it's something about cell phones or maybe technology, no? This is the idea. Pictures, yes, this is very common and easy to apply. Most of the time we show a picture, for example, let's see, here, I don't know if you can see it very well. It's a landscape. So what do you think about this? What's your opinion about it? Teacher, last month I visited my grandparents. They live in Tarata, and I remember I saw many beautiful cows, and I had a great time over there. So you provide ideas for our students, no? So the idea about this, it means that the future reading will be about this. So maybe your students say the most important vocabulary words that they are going to read into the reading. The title. Yes, we can have the title, for example, technology is our enemy or friend. This is the title of the reading. So students, what do you think about it? What's your idea? Do you agree, disagree? What can you tell me? And you provide the students make the feedback or some important ideas in order to understand much better the future reading. That is true. Storytelling. Oh yes, it will be amazing if you tell a story, like by yourself. Once upon a time, in the dark dimension, we found Dr. Steve Strange is a person who's working in a laboratory to save our lives. Something like this. Something very short and very funny to get the attention of the student, and they can find some important words, vocabulary. Try to use the most difficult maybe words that they can find in the test that you are going to present. Short conversations. Test time, give the students a sentence from the reading. So the students then have a conversation with a partner. Yes, it could be a good idea. No? Take some parts of the tests. For example, says technology nowadays technology provides a lot of tools, especially for learning. Okay, that is the idea for my group number 1. So please discuss about, have a conversation about it. Do you agree, disagree? What's your opinion? Do you think this is important or not? So you provide them the feedback from the test, and also that they can infer some interesting and important ideas about the reading. Pictionary, yes, it's very nice. Pictionaries looks like dictionary, but with pictures. You have to put pictures and the name of the word that you want to remember. No? In this case, this is especially for primary students. When you show a Pictionary and they see some animals in English, the picture of the bird and the name bird. Also, you can practice description of this animal, colors, adjectives, and so on. So that's okay. Purpose, yes. We can say the purpose of this reading activity, what you are going to learn after this. The purpose of this lesson will be that you have to pay attention to the reading, and after that you have a great knowledge about how to use technology in our learning. Typical one, number 10, videos. Yes, of course. Most of the time happens at university, especially at school sometimes. In the first part, the teacher shows a video about the possible reading. It gives some feedback and ideas about what we are going to see next. And also that video helps us in order to have just a huge idea about it, because most of the time it's so difficult to understand each word. So students prefer sometimes to watch. So after this, they have a very great idea about the future test. And so that is it's a good option, because this will help our students to understand much better. I'll be ready for this. Pre-reading guidance. The teacher, some important advices for pre-reading activities. The teachers must read the test ahead of time of the trial. The purpose of the reading lesson, what our students bring to the test, what pre-reading information should be provided, and how when provide pre-reading lessons to accomplish the purpose. Yes, a lot of time in this kind of exercise is so difficult to analyze, because teachers in real life, most teachers don't have enough time to prepare so good activities, so just they present it. But you as a future English teachers, as we are training, we are going to prepare a module where we can find everything that we need. Okay, so in this, when you have a reading, try to, first of all, of course, teachers read and propose you by yourself according to your experience and according to your students, some pre-activities that I'm very sure that these activities are going to be necessary and important for them, and of course they are going to respond correctly. More time spent on most pre-reading activities should be very brief. Yes, of course, pre-reading activity should take just 10 minutes at least, no more than 10 minutes. Yes, this is the main idea, what I told you many times, and I couldn't find the best word, that this is curiosity. Yes. Our students, after the pre-reading activity, they must be happy and curious to know, teacher, what are we going to read? I would like to know about it. Yes, of course. Excellent. Excellent. The importance of reading activities. Pre-reading activities. Recent research brought to light a new lesson format that gave due importance to pre-reading activities. It was found that what is done before reading is very beneficial for understanding the test. Test preparation work is what helps students get connected, the new information to what they already know. Yes, this is the idea. No? Maybe they got some previous idea about it, so they can talk, they can speak, they can write, they can develop their skills, and after that they will be very ready to face the test indeed. So by the way, they won't have too many problems that they can find without doing these pre-reading activities. This is very important to consider now. Of course you read it, but it's very important to have this in account. Discussing the vocabulary, asking students what they know about the topic, looking at the subtitles and asking students to consider, okay, that's okay. Examining the pictures, checking the graphs, analyzing who wrote the test. That's very nice. That's very nice. And after that, we are going to work on it, and we are going to assess you in order to find some pre-activities according to ages of, according to students' ages, from kindergarten, primary, high school, university, adults. Yes, all of them. We're ready for this. I'm sure you are gonna make it. Here it says, what are some pre-reading activities that you can implement in the classroom? Here I try to investigate and present you some important of them, but specifically how you can apply it. Okay. For example, discussion, create discussion about the topic. The teacher prepares 4 sentences expressing opinion about the topic. Then sticks them into the corners of the classroom. Students go and stand near the opinion they disagree with the most. The groups explain why they disagree about the topic. Yes, this is very nice. This is exactly how you can guide your class. And this is the idea about it, that you have to think as English teachers, and let's develop this. And also it will help you in order to improve your reading skills as college students. And of course, in the future of readings, in Spanish or English, you're very ready to face those long tests that sometimes you have to read a lot. Okay? Listening to you, quotation. Okay, so it's necessary to talk about it because it's just some instructions that you have to follow, and later you have to tell me which of them do you like most and why, and how you can apply it in many different stages. I mean, from primary, high school, or others. Let's see. Number 1, dictionary that I told you, guessing the meanings, sentence, very nice. Oh, this is very nice. I really like it. Yes, guess it from sentence. For example, you write a sentence, but don't put all the word. I mean, technology is for our space, for our society nowadays, because we need to read a lot. So what is the main space? So try to students to find a word, and they will write many different words, but they have the same meaning maybe. And it's amazing because they got the idea, so they will understand the reading and the purpose of this. That's amazing. How many words do you know? Yes, videos, sharing, brainstorming, true, false. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm gonna stay here. I would like to talk about more about this. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for your participation.